Okay, you ready for the all signs, guys? We're doing all signs for the vibes for the weekend. It could be in regards to anything, okay? Love, finance, career, whatever, okay? They're just gonna be short messages though, only because I'm still working on listen, I need to start doing stuff for my computer, and I really don't know how to work the computer as much as I used to when I was a kid. So just bear with me. Soon enough, I'll do longer all signs, but I feel like the short ones are good for now. All right, so Spirit, we're going to start with Aries, since you guys are the beginning of the zodiac. So for the vibes for Aries, Spirit, what should they expect for this weekend? What's the vibes for Aries for this weekend? Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords in the uprights. Let me get one more. We'll do a 3-card spread for you guys. Okay. This one came off center. The Sun. All right, so you guys have recently just found out something, okay? It was definitely something in regards to betrayal and deception, and it may have came from an air sign, okay? I definitely see here that it's like a trickster energy. It gives trickster energy, guys, like this individual, okay? You were somehow going towards your purpose, and you were leaning more towards the sun, like getting a lot of sun energy, and some way, shape, or form, like it is in the off center. So what I would say is that you were definitely trying to go towards like your, having more energy and just being more aligned, okay? And then, listen, while you were in the process of doing that, you found out that there was somebody that backstabbed you. I definitely feel like a heavy backstab. And it's leaving you guys confused and very insecure at this time. Okay? It could have been a family member or a friend. I'm getting here that it could possibly be a friend. That's what my intuition is saying. But you guys, whatever resonates for you guys. Okay? A lot of times, sometimes this doesn't even need to be something that's going on with you guys directly. It could just be something that's going on in the energy. Like, meaning that it could be somebody else. Okay? There is a lot of dishonesty and guilt within this whole entire situation. We got the Justice in the reverse. There's something that's really unfair here. Okay? Trickster energy. Somebody is in your energy or was in your energy that you're deciding whether you need to cut this person off. Okay? And they're not taking accountability in regards to something that they did, Aries. But you're going to find out exactly what it is. Okay? This is only supposed to be a short message, but I feel like here that you're going to get down to the bottom of whatever happened within this situation. It has to do, I think, with money or love. Either or. Maybe both, I'm getting. You're going to get down to the bottom of it because somebody's not taking accountability in regards to their actions. You're going to get down to the bottom of it because you're an Aries. I don't know why people think that they can play with Aries. Listen, before this nonsense came in, you were working on healing your inner child, okay? You were seriously you were doing some deep healing before you received some type of bad news here in regards to a betrayal. It could be coming, I do see here in the future, this is somebody that you closed off to this individual once you found out that there was some type of betrayal. And this is activating you to go towards your higher purpose, and you were, okay? Because you had the Sun card, but it came off center. that's fine, because guess what? You will be going through, after this betrayal happens, you're trying to get down to the bottom of this areas, but guess what? You're gonna realize that you should just be focused on your higher self, because this is the higher self activation card. This is gonna lock you in to go into your higher self. And guess what? I see here in the future, you have an offer. I feel like it's coming from love, possibly, okay? Coming from a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, that you're getting a love offer from, or you're either getting one or you're gonna give one, okay? Feminine or masculine. Listen, I'm so sick of people trying to betray this Aries. Like, flee off. Anyways, because I notice here, like, a lot of people that are like Aries are really getting like their shit handed to them, but right now it's like it's unjustified for most part, okay? For most, through my reads, but it could definitely be in the reverse. All right, so we're gonna do Taurus. What's the message for Taurus for this weekend, Spirit? You guys got the Strength card in the reverse. You guys are not in your power right now, okay? Taurus, I've been saying this for a little bit of time. I think many of my posts, it keeps coming out with the same energy, and I don't know what to do with you guys, okay? You're probably going to get the same message for a little bit of time unless you decide to actually go towards your strength. Somebody here is not in their power, and they're really struggling between maybe being a better person or being not a good soul person, or maybe just changing or just tapping into your energy. Taurus, I need you to get your head on straight. Realize that you are the bull that you are, and get through what you're getting through. I know it may be hard. You may be going through some power struggles with family or a lover. But right now, what you need to do, yes, is definitely in regards to a family situation. This is just sticking out to me, okay? You're dealing with somebody that's controlling and has controlling behavior. At this point in time, scales are being balanced out in regards to the situation, okay? Because nothing is changing. And listen, they're just sticking out. These cards are just sticking out. They're the same ones that have been coming out towards for your read for a little bit of time. Your ancestors from both sides, your partner's side and your side, are getting really tired of this dynamic, because there's a lot of arguing and a lot of unfairness. And you guys are not, I see here, both individuals are not in their power, or only one is in their power, and they don't have their head on straight, okay? One of you wants to build a solid foundation, but you're not going towards that because you're not in your power. You need to tap back into your own energy. Call back your energy, because your energy is very low at this time. All right. What's next? Taurus, Gemini. What's up, Geminis? All right, Gemini. What is the vibes for you for this weekend? I did one earlier and it didn't save. How nice is that, okay? Your portion of it didn't save on my phone. Hopefully we get that one wanted to come out, so we're gonna do that one. Let me get one more. Oh boy. Listen, this is you sitting on your throne. Just like you got the Emperor card. Listen, the last message that I did before it saved, it came out pretty much with what did I get for you? It was I think it was the Page of Swords, but I'm not sure. I forget. Okay, because I started yours and then it didn't save all the way up to Leo. It didn't save. So listen, this is you. Actually, hold on. Listen, this is you, okay? You could be the Emperor, Gemini. This is you 100%, okay? You're taking care of your responsibilities and you're really back in your power, Okay? You're back in your power at this time. And there's a lot of things that happened behind your back that was really unfair because we got the Justice card in the reverse. Okay? Something that was unfair in the past. Okay? 100%. And somebody feels guilty. It could be an air sign that feels guilty. Okay? I do see there's air in this message. Okay? But there's also fire. But you could be embodying the Aries at this time due to you getting your shit done. I think what you are trying to figure out right now is there's a lot of people that's taking lack of, like, there's a lot of people right now that's not taking accountability for their actions. You guys got an air sign, specifically an Aquarius, that's coming in to try to deceive you, but it's giving trickster energy. Okay? I'm not sure what the hell their problem is, but they feel like they got away with something. Okay, they feel like they got away with something because we got the Seven of Swords in the upright. They feel like they got away with something. They're gonna come in acting strategic, but just let you know that it's giving trickster energy here. Okay, something right here is not balanced. The scales are not balanced. I feel like this person might have something against you, but I'm really not sure. It could definitely be in the reverse. Okay, this could definitely be in the reverse. I kind of had a different message for you, the last message, but listen, there's like 3 different Gemini stories going on right now with the collective, okay? This person and you have different beliefs, okay? We got the fat beliefs, and listen, they're gonna come in acting like they are for you, but they're really not for you. It's given mask. Heavy. Okay? What's the advice, Spirit, when it comes to this person for Gemini for this weekend? This is a whole different message than I got before. I'm probably going to do a Gemini read like later. Okay? This person is trying to cling to you. Okay? It says South Node. Listen, the advice says South Node, but Gemini, reverse it and put to your North Node. Okay? Cling to your North Node, because then you'll see what's going on around there. Around, what's going on in your energy, you'll be able to see clearly. Like, stick to your purpose, stick to your Emperor energy, and just stick with it. Okay? Stick with it, and as long as you are clear-minded, at this time, you'll be able to see what's going on very easily in the energy. All right, enough of this. I'm probably gonna do a separate one for Geminis because listen, you guys got a lot going on this week, but you guys had a lot going on last week as well. All right, Cancers. I might get a different message for Cancer because they're all over the place as well. Okay, Cancer. What is going on with you guys? You guys have a lot of high... Listen, I think this might be in regards to love. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Okay? The first card we have is the Six of Swords. Okay? You are sitting... Listen, you guys are not... There's somebody that's going to reach out that's feeling very, like, hurt. It could be a Gemini or it could be a Virgo. And they have a lot of, like, they're not feeling their best right now because of the way that they treated you in the past. They have a lot of fears in regards to something that they held back from you. And I think it was a secret, possibly. Yeah, it's something that they held back from you that they were not honest with you about. Okay? I see here it could be a friend or it could be a lover. This might be same-sex relationship, by the way. 555 on the timer. Yeah, they're trying to release some negative, like, they're stuck in depression. I'm sorry. This person is not, before, they used to have really high standards and, like, for themselves, but, like, now it just seems like it just flipped the script. Okay? You have high standards also, Cancer. And you're looking at this person like, a whole different person, I think, right now. This person is just, right now you're working on yourself. You're trying to master some type of like skill. That's what you're trying to focus on. And this person wants to come in. They have ego. The advice is they have an ego. They have an ego so big it's like a damn balloon. Stay away from to stay away from this person. I don't really gotta tell you this. I feel like it could be a family member or a friend or a lover, but it's given that it could be same-sex relationship, or it could be a lover of some sort. I don't know. They're hiding secrets from you. They have secrets from you. I don't know why I'm shuffling. I did one for Leo and I kept it out. Oh, another card? Okay. Let me get another card for Leo. We have the Eight of Cups, the Tower, and then the Six of Pentacles. You guys are walking away possibly from you guys might be going on a trip, like a self trip. You guys may be going for if you got a car, I know you probably getting away for a little bit of time, not with anybody, but by yourself. And I feel like this might be the best option. You may already have went away, but I feel like here this weekend you're taking time and you might be taking a road trip or just going for a long drive just to think about what's going on in the dynamic. I see a lot of water here. We got the Tower, so it could be Aries or Scorpio that you're dealing with, or it could be Pisces. Okay. You're trying to escape from some type of situation because you're very disappointed and you feel abandoned at this time. Okay, you're not getting clear answers on whether this person wants to be with you. And I see here, because we got the Tower, somebody here is going through an awakening. It might be the both of you guys that's going through this awakening, but it's an abrupt change that is going to, listen, this is the Tower. This comes in, this is like the storm before the sun. Okay, I see chaos. There's a bunch of chaos written all over this because we got the Tower card. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna be a very abrupt change. I feel like here you're gonna walk out and you're gonna take a drive to clear your head. Somebody here though is recognizing their self-worth. Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that is obsessed with work and success. And listen, they're knowing their self-worth at this time. And this may be you or them that's feeling like this. Okay? What's the advice on this? Spirit. Listen, I feel like when you by yourself, you get the most answers when you're by yourself. You might have to hermit, Leo, in order to deal with whatever you're dealing with. Okay? Either you or them is going to find their self-worth and find out what you want to do after that. What's the advice on this, Spirit? The advice, not sticking to memories. That's the memories nostalgia card. What's the advice on this, Spirit? Until death tears us apart. All right, the advice is contract. Listen, you guys got the Saturn card. Just focus on your money. Listen, focus on yourself and your money is what the advice is, okay? Do not stick. You can think about, you're going to be in your thoughts and thinking about a lot of memories that you had with this individual. However, it all comes down to self-love and self-worth when it comes to this situation. Okay. All right. What's after Leo? Virgo. Virgos, what's going on for you guys for this weekend? What's the vibes for Virgos for this weekend, Spirit? What's the vibes for Virgos for this weekend? Oh, God. You might be arguing with a partner and feeling listen, you have a relationship with somebody and it's not doing very well because you got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is, you may have a family with this person, and right now it's like crumbling and crashing down. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of stuff that's not being said within a dynamic. Okay, you may feel very disconnected from your partner at this time, and they possibly feel that way as well. Okay, I'm not gonna. There's no. Listen, it could be any sign. But listen, you don't feel connected with this individual anymore. Okay? This is somebody you once had like you had like the dream life with this person, or the vision was that you had your dreams were going to be successful with this person. Okay? You may be married to this person or in a long-term relationship with this individual, and then listen, right now there's a lot of disharmony within the dynamic. You guys are fighting. There's constant bickering and fighting that I see here within a dynamic. And it's getting old and played out. You're viewing it as it getting played the hell out. I think you might be ready to walk away. Listen, between you or the other person, one of you needs to come with some truth. This person might be coming with you with some truth. Or listen, this is the advice. You may need to speak up and speak truth to this person that you're just over it. Okay? Because I see here, there's a Virgo that's really sick and tired of the BS. It's constant arguing, constant fighting within the household. The kids are annoyed. If you've got kids, they're annoyed as hell at this point. All right. What's after Virgo? Libra. These are only supposed to be short messages. Libra, what is the vibes for Libra for this weekend? All right. So you guys may have felt you guys are embodying water energy. I'm sorry. Listen, you guys got the Magician. You guys are manifesting at this time, and you guys are too busy creating something right now. You may have had a period where you felt like it was slowed down, Libra, and I get it, because at some point in time I felt the same way. There is, listen, right now during the new moon in Leo, I want you to understand that we're being tested right now as a collective. Okay, we're being tested, and when we're being tested in regards to, do you really want to do what you want to do? Listen, the Most High might be testing us. Our angels are testing us, I believe, at this time. Okay? Just, you got to have the faith. Keep that faith in, baby, because I definitely see here, listen, you guys are manifesting a lot of things. You may have made, in between this time frame, you may have ran into somebody from your past that's not really good for you. Got the Lover's card in reverse. You may have ran into a situation that you already broke free from. You were being tested. Okay? But somewhere down the line, the Most High, if you are manifesting, and I don't think it's in regards to love, I think it's in regards to your life, stuff that you're trying to create at this time, and just staying aligned. The Most High, don't forget, listen, you're going to come back to a state of mind where it's 9 of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment. It's dreams come true. This is emotional stability and fulfillment. There's Lover's cards in the reverse, and then you got the, what is this, a 6 of Cups? I was at the 9 and the 6 confused. All right. You got, listen, with the 6 of Cups here, you guys are going to be going towards a lot of wish fulfillment. Whatever happened in between the time that you were becoming this magician and manifesting, and then something slowed down for a little bit. But it wasn't too much of a slowdown. It was just to remind you to stay on track. This is the reminder that you need to stay on track, Libra, and you're going the right path. Have faith, okay? Libras, me and you've been really connecting lately, okay? I think it's because I do have some Libra in me. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what's going on here. But you guys are really embodying a lot of water energy at this time. You guys are. Listen, I'm embodying air energy. I don't know what it's going on here. It's like I'm floating around. Focus on the present. Focus on the present. Spirit wants you to focus, baby, on the present. Do not lose sight, because you're going to have a breakthrough. This is the epiphany. Listen, you might have an epiphany and then go back to what you were doing before. But this is a breakthrough. Spirit wants you to know that you have a breakthrough coming. Listen, you guys had good cards for July. And what I'm about to tell you is you continue to work on yourself, continue to be the best version of yourself, and continue being a magician. I don't recommend doing any love spells, okay? If you're gonna do a love spell, do a self-love spell, okay? Because it could backfire. And not only that, the other person could definitely become you can either listen, usually the one that does love spells can become very obsessed with that individual, and it can become scary. So I want you to know, being a magician, do stuff like self-love, not love, okay? And I think this is why the lovers came in the reverse, okay? You guys need to stay afloat at this time. You're going to get a breakthrough in something that you're trying to create or manifest in. But I don't think it has to do in regards to love. If it does, listen, if it does, that means it worked out on both ends, where that you and that person both love each other. Now, usually it does not work out if you guys both don't love each other. That's where it can get real kind of scary, okay? But I see here that there's Libras here that's really creating something and out here working on stuff. And they may have had a time where it slowed down, a period of time where they felt like they lost their spark. But guess what? You guys, keep your head on. Listen, believe and have faith, Libras. I did your Scorpio, and for some reason it didn't save. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. All right. Let's get this message out for Scorpio. For the vibes for this weekend. Between you and Leo and Taurus, it's like, what the hell? My phone is having a hard time saving everything. What's the vibes for this weekend for Scorpio? It's like it doesn't want me to get a message out. Stop it. Let's go. All right, you guys, you might be dealing with a fire or a water sign, Scorpio. And this person is coming in with manipulation, or it's like emotional manipulation. And this person is very cold. It's like cold and no heart, it seems. And I feel like you're going to reject this person, I feel like you're going to reject this person and what they're trying to bring to you, because it's not, I don't think you're going to feel like it's real, or it's authentic feelings. I don't think you're going to feel this. They're getting a bad advice from somebody, and it might be an Aquarius, okay? I'm just letting you know that here. They might be getting an advice from an air sign that's going to be not for the best of your situation. Now, this could be in the reverse, but I feel here that it's gonna bring some it could be this weekend, or you're just still. It could have already happened where you're still pondering on it. But I feel like here, listen, this is gonna make you surrender, okay? And maybe possibly throw in the towel because you're sick of the games, okay? This person, they're so moody, but I could be picking up on the other energy as well. Like somebody here wants to manipulate a dynamic, and they're gonna come in very cold. And this person is getting advice from somebody that it could be an Aquarius, because I see Aquarius here, or a Pisces. They're getting advice from one of these two people that's not for their best. It's not good judgment, okay? They're only looking at it in one person's side, one point of view, instead of the other. But listen, this could have already happened, okay? It just may be something that may be brought up maybe this weekend. You put it where it's supposed to fit. But listen, this is the advice card. Spirit wants you to just surrender. Give in the towel and listen, see that other person change and step up to the plate for once in regards to trying to fix this situation. Once you do that, you'll be a lot happier, okay? And I need you guys to start talking to spirit and start talking to spirit and your ancestors more, because when you ask, you shall receive. If there's anything that you want to know, you can definitely ask your ancestors, and you will get right now at this point in regards to anything that you want to know within your relationship. All right, Sagittarius. Whew. Somebody here also needs a drink of some more water. Water with alkaline, please, because I'm starting to get dizzy. Yeah, I see here that you're low in iron. If you're wondering why you're getting like dizzy spells, or maybe just out of breath lately when you're even just walking up the stairs, just know it's because you're out of iron or you need more alkaline in your body, okay? Sagittarius, I already did yours. I did your video with the Scorpio, and for some reason I didn't catch the message, okay? Listen, okay, we got the Queen of Swords here. This may be you or somebody that you're dealing with. Okay, you're trying to I feel like you're going to reach out or try to reach out to a person that you distance yourself from, either vice versa. And this person, listen, this person is willing to communicate with you, Sagittarius, but you got to make sure that you have an unbiased judgment and opinion when it comes to approaching this individual. Why I say that is because that's what the Queen of Swords is. Like, they're very unbiased and they stand on everything that they believe in and say. So, and they're very independent. So when you come in, I wouldn't even suggest doing it at this time. I know you're thinking about this person. I know you want to talk and communicate with them, but Spirit advises that, listen, you want to have a union with them, but it says divine timing. At this point in time, you got to leave it, turn the clock off, stop looking at the clock, and trust in divine timing. When this person feels ready to communicate or come back in to you, they will. Because I do see here, I already did your read yesterday, and I feel like this is aligning with yesterday's read. Divine timing, I got a time frame between winter time. Okay, winter. This winter, meaning December possibly. All right, Capricorn. What is the vibes for Capricorn? You guys might be tired. I'm getting tired all of a sudden. You guys might not be sleeping very well. But I do see here that there's a lot to celebrate. Listen, you might be celebrating with an Aries or coming back in alignment with an Aries. Okay? Or just any fire sign possibly, but it could be any sign. Any sign. Listen, I see marriage and harmony. Oh, listen. If you're not married, this person might propose to you, okay? Or this is somebody that you are married to that you're going to be coming back into alignment with, okay? I do see here that there's a lot of, you're going to be focusing on home very soon. And if this is not this weekend, I'm talking about that this might be the energy for this week coming up, okay? You may have went on a vacation for a little bit of time and separated yourself from some things, but I see here that there's a lot of harmony once you get back with this person. It's gonna be like you never left them. That's awesome. Okay, what's the advice for Capricorn for this weekend? Be open to receive, Capricorn, at this time. This person, I feel like, is willing to change, okay? They're willing to change. Your ancestors, listen, but I do see here, somebody's going to try to come in with control tactics while you're doing this, okay? Somebody here is this is on the sidelines, like somebody here is going to come and try to mingle their way in. Be careful. Okay, because I see here with you getting in alignment with somebody here that's coming home or just back in the energy. And you're going to be very happy with this person coming back. There's a lot to celebrate. Like many things to celebrate. And somewhere down the line, somebody with control tactics will come in and fuck shit up. Possibly. Possibly. I don't really mean that it will happen, but this is what I'm just getting here. That somebody here on the sidelines with controlling behavior wants to like stand off somewhere. But your spirit guides, listen, your spirit guides had enough of this fuckery. If they see this person with the controlling behavior on the sidelines trying to, it could be anybody. Listen, this could be anybody. It could be family members, friends, or maybe somebody you dealt with in the past. I don't know. But somewhere down the line, there's something here with control tactics on the side, and your spirit guides are not going to have it. Your spirit guides are not going to have it. Let me tell you what. Or it might be their ancestors, but I feel like here it's your ancestors, Capricorn. Okay? You know what? I did Aquarius and Pisces and it didn't save on my phone. So here we go again. All right. What's the advice, Spirit? Let's stop being silly and get this thing working so we can post it. Ugh. They're only supposed to be quick messages. And here I am taking all day. All right. What's the vibes for Aquarius for this weekend? You guys are letting go and surrendering to something, okay? It's a negative, listen, you guys are letting go of a negative mindset for this weekend. And you guys are going back into, like, your power. Because I had the other message, listen, this aligns up with the other card. You guys had the Strength card for this weekend, okay? But I feel like here, you guys are going to go back into, you're getting back into your power. You have the Hangman and the Upright. That means that you're viewing things in a different perspective and you are surrendering in regards to how you're letting go. You're letting go of a mindset that no longer works for you and you're going towards your strength. You're going towards your purpose and you're going towards your strength and you are just coming into alignment. You're going to realize that no regret. You're gonna get rid of the idea of having like being regretful, because you had a regret card come out for the advice that is to stop feeling bad in regards to stuff that you felt regretful in the past and clinging on to things from the past. You guys are letting go and surrendering. Okay? Yep, you guys are releasing and you guys are gonna be wanting to change finally. You guys are gonna want to change, which is awesome for you guys, Aquarius, because once you get out of that mindset, you guys are releasing toxic bonds with people this weekend as well. Something is going to happen, a shift is going to come in where you're going to have an epiphany. And you are going to surrender and let go of toxic things and patterns that's been trying to stick to you for a very long time. Okay? But this also could be advice from Spirit, is that in order to let go and surrender, you also got to let go of negative and toxic people and patterns that's been clinging on to you for a while. Okay? All right. Listen, I'm going to keep this one for Pisces. I'm not going to reshuffle because I already had one specific card here. You guys are in, listen, I had the same thing. It's kind of the same message I'm about to give that I gave for Libra. Okay? You guys, right now, the universe is testing you, Pisces. Because you guys are going towards something, okay, that is going to change your life. Okay? It's going to change your life. Okay, this could be anything I'm talking about. But right now, you're going towards something, you're trying to master something, and you're going to be going towards it. And the universe is going to be testing you left and right to see if you are serious about doing what you want to do. This is going to be the same message I gave for Libra, because I feel like you guys are very, like right now, there's a similarity in regards to the energy. Okay? You guys are being tested. Keep holding on and do not give up whatever you're trying to do. Because right now you're just being tested by the universe. You're being tested. It could be by your own ancestors. It could be from the Most High. It could be by the angels that are standing next to you every day. But they want to know if you're serious in regards to your mastery, your craft, your ideas, your movement for the future. Spirit says don't give up. You might feel like you have no motivation or you're not good enough to do what you're doing. Stop. Listen, the new moon in Leo, this is what it's going to do to you. This is what it's going to do for you. And I'm just learning that. Okay? Keep your eyes on the prize, because you're actually, I'm not even going to pull one, because listen, your advice was a self-care card. And I'm going to just say what it is. You need to spiritually cleanse your house, clear out the energy. Because right now you're being tested by all types of matrix glitches and all this other stuff. Okay, I'm going to say matrix. Listen, you're being tested by the universe right now. You're going to be tested by demons. You're going to be tested by the matrix. You're going to be tested by fucking outside sources that me and you both understand. You're being tested. It's going to feel like you're being tested by everything that you already walked away from. You might feel like, am I ever going to get through this to the other side? Yes, you are. As long as you know that this is what you want. Don't lose your eyes on the prize. Okay? Keep going. You're going to be tested left and right. That's fine. But keep going. Whatever you're trying to do, do not give up. Because, listen, you give up, you're showing them exactly what they want. Okay? The matrix can be very funny. When we break out of it, this is exactly what happens. Okay? Find that balance between the spiritual side and the material side. Okay? Find that balance. But realize when you're being tested as well. Because when they come and test you, it's going to get tricky. But as long as you talk to your ancestors, as long as you point out, if you get stuck in the old pattern, it might be not for long, but you might get stuck where you go back to a situation or the universe tests you. It's okay if you recognize when you effed up, but keep going. Okay? That's my advice from you, not spirit. Okay? Well, I guess it's the same. Now, that is my advice. Okay? That's my advice. It's just to not give up. I keep telling you and Libra this because I see great things here for the both of you. Alright, if this does resonate in some way, shape, or form, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video, and peace out.